Stephen Gallagher's Chillers story is called The Box and stars Con O'Neill, Alex Lowe and Zoe Lister.
Hello, I'm Con O'Neill.
Hello, I'm Alex Lowe.
I'm playing an ex-RAF officer called Sean. He's involved in training people in what to do if they're in a helicopter crash. And the box that they use has some unexpected visitors. And it's all very scary and ghoulish.
I play George Buster Brown, who is a naval officer who is also part of this training session. The thing is, what I have to say to anyone who hasn't heard this yet, it really is a spook fest. And I did ring Simon, the producer, to say that it did freak me out. And actually, the way Con played it freaked me out as well. It is not for the faint-hearted.
How's he doing, Buster?
I'll make that 2 minutes.
Okay, give him the signal. Buster,
Don't think he sees me.
get his attention.
I'm tapping his arms. Now.
Buster! I'm raising the box. I'm bringing you in. I've never done a radio horror thing before, and I thought it read really well. It was intriguing. It was a compelling read. There's a very interesting line in it where Buster says that if you put me into a haunted house at 2 a.m. in the morning, I'm likely to see something. And there's just something wonderfully evocative about ghost stories being told rather than seen, because your imagination can take you into all these places.
Bringing us bang up to date with a tale of TV talent shows and internet trolls is Robin Ince's story, Sticks and Stones.
What's the matter?
Nothing, just some internet stuff. Don't worry.
Go on, what is it? You got some hot guy after you.
Not quite.
He's open your legs. What the fuck? Oh, why would anyone...
It's just a troll.
That's not just some troll, that's some weirdo in need of a restraining order.
It's just what happens. They told me I've just got to ignore it.
I'm going to write back to him.
No, don't. It's what they want. It's the attention that gives them their kicks.
Well, has this happened before?
A bit.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because it's just some bitter idiot with time on his hands, that's all.
Time in one hand and his dick in the
I
other.
knew you'd go off on one. It doesn't mean anything.
Does to me.
Sticks and stones, etc., etc. He'll be in some mouldy bedsit eating soup out of a tin. I've just got to not care. It's not as if he can actually do anything to me. Okay?
Okay.
Alex Lowe and Con O'Neill.
In Sticks and Stones, I play a chap called Neil, who I sort of get the idea that he's a very much a family man living in contemporary Britain, and the play is really about how trolling and being nasty on the internet and spreading malicious rumours and cutting remarks about people manifests itself in kind of physical form. I mean, I'm sure Con isn't quite as insecure as me and doesn't actually go searching for their own name on the internet. But if you do that, you're likely to find people who don't like what you do. I'm always flattered that anyone knows that I'm doing anything. But if you go looking for that sort of thing, you will find someone who has spent some time in their bedroom feeling bitter that their lives are, failing, and feel the need to be nasty about one.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is Google you when I get home to find out what the people are saying horrible things about you.
Yes. I have to say, it really did make me feel sick, this piece. Whereas the box is kind of terrifying, this one is strangely nauseating.
And I'm actually, this script touched me quite deeply because I do have this idea that all this venom that we are being encouraged to spew out through your popular shows like X Factor and those shows that are gladiatorial, and they encourage people to be critical with no basis for that criticism other than they think they have a voice and a platform to use it. And I do think that it's manifesting itself into something incredibly cruel and sporting, and just, I don't think we've touched the surface of how much damage this is doing. I really love this idea that kind of cruelty manifests itself into something physical. It's kind of like a physical cancer that starts to sweep the community that we create in this. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by where this has come from, and this is very much a contemporary horror story, whereas The Box is more of a ghost story. This is a horror story, which, yes.